Good morning, friends. It is July 10th, and I just wanted to go through what my budget looks like so far. There's been a few changes made to it, and I just wanted to show you what a real working budget looks like mid-month, so that you're not seeing just the before and then the after at the end of the month. So I'm going to flip you over, and we're going to talk about what the budget looks like and a few changes that happened and a few other expenses that ended up showing up. So I'm going to flip you over, and we're going to go through it. Okay, so here is the budget as of the morning of July 10th, Friday. So let's look at income so far. So far I have from my business made $1155.09, and I expected to be about $3,600, which will be about right. And then yesterday I had a meeting with a lady who I used to work for. It's been about 2 or 3 years since I worked there. I worked at a day spa when I was fresh out of school. I worked there for 2 years, and I'm friends with two of the girls that still work there. And they just had someone in the massage department leave. I think she left about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So I was talking to one of the girls, and she was like, oh, so-and-so is leaving, and it's kind of a big deal. And I was like, oh, well, is, Debbie, the owner, looking to hire? And, it just kind of got my wheels turning. So I emailed her and just said, hey, I hear you're having trouble finding someone who is, 1, qualified, and 2, wants to work. These are the days that I can be available to you. And I met with her yesterday, and she says, well, when do you want to start? And I said, I can start for you next week. So I'm going to be working 2 morning shifts during the week, because I'm usually slow in my own practice on those 2 mornings and early afternoons, and then 1 to 2 Saturdays a month. So it's probably going to be a little bit slower for this month, just because, I'll be starting halfway through, and summer is a little bit slower in the massage industry, so the 500 is just a ballpark. So I guess the biggest thing that is going to be, so this income from the spa is actually going to pretty much go directly into saving for our house. And then there's also I need to buy, well, I don't need to buy, I think I'm wanting to buy a laptop. So that's going to be about in the $900 range. So that day spa will help pay for that. So I don't feel guilty about taking money away from our house and all that. So this payment category, it's going to look different from my business, because I get paid like almost every day, or whenever I work, whenever payments get processed. But the day spa pays every 2 weeks. So when I get a check from there, then I'll put it in this payment category and this actual. So then these 2 numbers will be exactly the same. So this is like more of the day that you get paid. So I haven't sold anything yet, and then the interest hasn't come through in my savings account. And monthly bills, already paid CrossFit. Mortgage payment is for August, because I will pay for August mortgage at the end of July. So that will be towards the end of the month. Next, Netflix already came out. Waiting on car insurance to come out. It's auto-drafted. And then I just paid the cell phone bill this morning. So that actual payment was $170.20. That payment was made $710. And then down here, business rent, that's due August 1st, so that will get paid at the end of the month. Schedulicity is auto draft, so I'm just waiting for that. And then I did end up using almost all my business expenses. I needed to buy stamps and then ink cartridge for my printer because it went out. And then I paid almost $11.50 in credit card transaction fees. Regular monthly costs, grocery bill, $60, and we have plenty of food left. We have tons of meat and produce, so I think we're going to be good on that. I'm going to go to the grocery store a little bit later today. I'll probably only spend about $40. So I did drop the grocery bill. I think in the first video it was at $3.50, and I was like, yeah, that's a little high. So we're going to drop it to $2.60 just for me, for my expenses for groceries. And then we'll just see what is realistic. And then gas, I bumped that up $10 because I had to go to Eastern Oregon to spend 4th of July with my family. So that trip takes about a full tank to drive there and back. And I totally spaced that when I wrote out the budget. So I just upped that by $10, and then I'm going to monitor how much I'm driving and try to group trips and stuff. Personal household, nothing there. Made the credit card payment, minimum payment there. Applied that. Eating out and pocket money is about half gone. Personal care is still there. I dropped that from, where did I drop it from? 30 to 15. And I dropped clothing down to 25, and you'll see here why. Stupid tax. So last month I dropped my iPhone and shattered the entire screen. It was still usable, so I was just going to stick it out because I didn't want to pay for a new phone. But then over 4th of July weekend, it was over 100 degrees outside. It got 2 drops of water on the screen where it was cracked. Well, it was cracked everywhere actually. And it completely fried my phone. I turned it off and it would not turn back on. So I ended up going to AT&T. I ended up having insurance on it, which I didn't know I had, thank God. So I ordered a new phone, and then yesterday I bought a case and then like a protective glass shield for it. So that was $65. So that's why I dropped personal care down and I dropped clothing down, to just kind of help transfer the costs of the case that I bought. And then in sinking funds, so my new phone is $200, but that will reflect on my phone bill for next month because they just automatically roll it over. So I'm going to save $100 this month, and then next month another $100 to help cover the cost of that. We haven't signed up for our Spartan race yet. I guess we're trying to decide if that's something we really want to do. And sinking funds. So sinking funds, I put $100 in vacation and into the car fund this morning. So $100 there. I actually put $100 in. Put that we made the payment, so then we have the balance of $100 because this is the first month that I've been doing that. So next month, if I put another $100 in, the balance will be $200 for these. I'm not putting away anything for holidays because of the issue with the iPhone, so I decided to just zero that out. Pets, I put $30 away into that sinking fund this morning, and then I'm still planning on putting in $25 for business expenses, taxes, and then saving up for the $100 here for the iPhone replacement. So far I've put $230 into my sinking funds, and then the total here from this whole category is $555. So far on my expenses, I've spent $881. And then the final that's reflected in my bank account, which is correct, $273 that I have left for the month. So I'm going to save a little bit of that. I'm not going to put anything else into savings for the sinking funds because I need to go to the grocery store, and then I just don't like to allocate my money right away until I have a larger amount. So, yeah, that's what it looks like so far for July. And probably do another update towards the end of the month, maybe like July 20th, just so that you can see more of the categories that get used, and so you can have a visual of what it looks like to actually be working this mid-month. So I hope this is helpful, and I'll post up another video later this month. Thanks for watching. Bye.